Yes, please.
Hi, I'm Thelma Tupasi from the Philippines. I would like to make a very minor suggestion under number 4F, and it's just a matter of wording. And since English is not my first language, I might be wrong, so please bear with me. Ensuring that all ministries involved in provision of TB care collaborate with, I think there should be no comma there, but say collaborate with all public and private health care providers in properly managing TB and XDR-TB according to national policies, and the primary health care network is effective in supporting patients. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that suggestion. And English is not my first language either, but I think also it sounds much better. So I think we can agree to that. So we will include that in the final version. No? Sorry? Could you take, please, microphone?
No, sir. It's to me, it appears totally correct. It doesn't require any change because the ministries have been asked to involve public and private, to collaborate public and private. So public are a part of ministries. So bid is not required there, so it's fine.
So now we have, please, Lesotho.
Thank you. It is properly written, but not in the manner that our colleague said. Ensuring that all ministries involved in provision of TB care collaborate. All ministries collaborate. All public and private health care providers are properly managed TB and XDR-TB patients according to the national policies, and the primary health care network is effective in supporting patients. So the ministries collaborate, that's different. And then you move forward. I think this is proper.
Paul, please.
May I make a suggestion to clarify? It may be proper, but there's clearly confusion. If we have the following phrase, ensuring that all ministries involved in provision of TB care collaborate, and ensure that public and private healthcare providers are properly managing TB and MXDR-TB patients according to national policies, and the primary healthcare network is effective in supporting patients. Would that resolve the confusion? Yeah.
Yes. I see nodding, and I see people saying yes, and I don't see any shaking of heads or no. So we will make the revision as suggested by Dr. Nunn.
You have to deal with the Chinese issue.
Yeah, but we park that for the US. US?
Thank you, and I appreciate the opportunity. In the opening statement, it says, we the member states of WHO, and in this meeting there are several others who represent entities beyond the member states, and I wonder if you don't want to include other participants endorsing this, and Bill and Melinda Gates there, people from private entities, donor organizations. Would you like them included in the call for action as a way to galvanize additional support beyond member states?
Thank you for that suggestion. I'll let Paul think a bit about how it could be formulated. I would go back now to the China's suggestion on travel restrictions. Did we have any concrete wording that could be included? If not, I think we take note about this issue, and as said, this might lead up to a World Health Assembly resolution, and it might be addressed there. I recognize in the microphone there, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm Dr. Ushio from JICA. Well, I have a comment on 4G, and my proposal is to delete airborne, because National Airborne Infectious Control Policy is not so familiar to me. Usually we have a policy for infectious disease control, but usually we do not divide airborne or other associated infectious disease. And already we have discussed the collaboration with HIV and TB. In that sense, my proposal is to keep national infectious control policy rather than national airborne infectious control policy. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Jorge, for that suggestion. I'll park that, keep that for the time being, and see if there are any other comments.
Can I comment something on that?
Yeah, please.
It's regarding to travel restrictions, actually. I don't think so there is a need for any call for action, because they are already covered in international health regulations, the travel restrictions. So they need not be covered in call for action.
Thank you for that. And I think we have agreed that we have taken note on the issue about travel restrictions, but we will not include it in this call for action. I will ask Dr. Nunn now to read out some wording on the in the first paragraph on we member states.
Thanks. Ken, see if this suits. We member states of the World Health Organization and others included here, represented here today, and especially those affected by MXDR TB, are meeting in Beijing, etc. I think that would address your concerns. Thank you.
Once again, I see nodding and no objections, so we will change the wording in the final version. Then we had the proposal from JICA to drop airborne. I'm now on 4G, ensuring that national airborne infection control policies, that we drop airborne and say ensuring that national infection control policies, which of course would also include airborne infections. So we just would expand that. Yes, please.
No, sir, we don't agree with this, because in fact, airborne has to be specific here. And infection controls are sometimes taken differently as a, say, biomedical waste management. That is taken in a different way. So we have to be very specific here to be written as airborne infection control.
I think the point is that usually airborne infection is included in the overall national infection policies, and there are not many countries that don't have a specific national airborne policy. Yeah. So we would narrow it too much, and I think that would be a problem. I still think it would address your issue, because airborne will be implicitly included.